Hi, I'm Maddie Smith. I've noticed a lot of people need help.
Happy to help.
Maddie Smith, licensed clinical helper, doctor of help, here to provide everyone I know with more calm and ease in their lives. You ever notice everyone around you is struggling? Not me, because I've been licensed. I've been clinical. I've been social. And I'm a worker. And I'm ready to fix all of you. We have a number you can call, 323-570-HELP. That's 323-570-HELP. Leave us a voicemail. Leave us a line. Leave us anything. It's a judgment-free zone for you to send us your concerns and for me to squash them. Because no one should be walking on this earth feeling weird, feeling awkward, feeling low confidence. I'm here to instill that in you. We've been fielding calls all over America, all over the world, from concerned listeners just like you. This week, our topic is confidence. Throw the little tape in the voicemail answering machine, and let's see how you all fare when it comes to confidence. Let's take our first caller.
Hi, Maddie. It's Sophia. I'm from LA. I've been working on music for a few years and nothing like crazy. I just record in my bedroom. But every time I think about posting it or performing any of the songs I make, I just get this like weird feeling in my stomach. Like, who do I think I am? I see other people chasing their dreams online, and I want to be like that. I want to be that confident. But I just feel like an imposter. I know that I have talent, and I know that like I could do something, but the fear of looking stupid always wins. How do you get over that? Like, how do you get over feeling like a fraud when you're trying to put yourself out there?
Sophia, listen to what you said. Who do I think I am? I'm sure that's a sentence that resonates with a lot of listeners right now. Who do I think I am? You know, when I first started my psychology journey, I had thoughts like you. Who do I think I am? It was at, 20 years ago now at Berkeley, and I was doing a residency there. Topic being mental wellness in the digital age. And I had similar thoughts, Sophia, just like you. I wasn't a musician. I wasn't making beats in my bedroom, but I was writing. And I was discovering more and more every day. And with more knowledge, I thought, who do I think I am? Who do I think I am that I can become a beacon of wellness, of self-care, of free thought, of women's empowerment? And yet, look where I am now, 20 years later. Now, if I answered that question 20 years ago, who do I think I am? And I said, I'm a nobody, then I'd be back on the streets in Oakland. I'd be back on the streets. And yet I persisted, and yet she persisted. And I said, who do I think I am? Sophie, just like I told myself 20 years ago in Berkeley on the streets of UC Berkeley and touching into Stanford a little bit for seminars. Who do I think I am? I said 20 years ago, I said, I know that I am a leader. I know that I am a change maker. I know that you, Sophie, can look at yourself in the mirror with your guitar, harmonica, or whatever sort of tin whistle objects you have, and you can look at yourself and say, who do I think I am? I am the next Tina Turner. I am the next Diana Ross. Why do you have to say, who do I think I am? I don't think Ed Sheeran's saying that with his orange hair. Ed Sheeran does not have a problem with the way he looks. And he puts music out, no problem. Rappers, 500 pounds, are putting music out. They're not looking at themselves saying, who do I think I am? Eminem is a white rapper. Eminem is a white rapper who told himself he was the greatest of all time, which, of course, now the kids are saying the GOAT. I love that. So, Sophie, I wanna highlight that sentence because that is a pillar of imposter syndrome. Is wondering, who do I think I am? It puts a putter, a little flutter in your stomach and your heart before you put stuff out. But if you don't put stuff out, you're never gonna know. You're never gonna know. You're always gonna be saying, who do I think I am? A loser. You're gonna be a loser. You're gonna be cringe if you sit in your room and watch everyone else skyrocket around you. Who do I think I am? You're not Matt Rife. He's a lovely comedian. I actually had a fun conversation with Matt Rife about imposter syndrome a couple months ago. Him, Mel Robbins, old friend of mine, and I sat around and we discussed imposter syndrome. Matt Rife said he looked at himself in the mirror and he said, I am power. Sophie, so if I could tell you one thing, the fear of looking stupid, you're already stupid by having that fear. Cringe is unreal. Cringe is not real. Cringe is the weight you put on it. If you look at yourself and you say, I'm cringe, you're going to be cringe. You know what's cringe to me? You know what's cringe to me, Maddie? Cringe is saying, I want to do this, I want to do that, and not doing it. That's cringe to me. That's cringe to me. The people doing things, not cringe. So that's what I'll say. The biggest anti-self-hate you can do, not to quote Jordan, just do it. 23, shout out. Big Jordan fan. Love the Bulls. And for Sophia, who cares what people think? You're never going to know if your stuff is good, if it's going to go anywhere, if you don't put it out. So with that, Sophia, make your music, put it out. You could even put it out under an anonymous name, bitch. No one has to know. Sophia, happy to help. Let's take another caller.
Hi, Maddie. It's Tara from Philly. I'm 28, and lately my self-esteem has been in the trash. I've been breaking out like I'm 16 again. My skin's freaking out for no reason, and honestly, I feel gross. Everyone around me looks like they're in their glow-up phase. They have dewy skin, clean girl aesthetic, and I'm just over here blotting oil and goggling like adult acne karma. It's a nightmare. I know it's superficial, but it's hard not to feel like it's affecting everything else. How confident I feel at work, on dates, even just around going out with my friends. I used to be confident, and now I have to use makeup every time I leave the house, and I don't even like looking in the mirror. And also, it hurts. My skin hurts. Like, do you have any advice on how to get your confidence back when your skin or your body just aren't cooperating? Please help me.
Thank you, Tara. Thank you, Tara from LA, for calling in. Now, this is an issue a lot of not only women, men, they, thems, non-binaries are dealing with skin, how your skin looks, how your body looks. How does that affect how you carry yourself? I'm going to tell you one thing, Tara. You're thinking too much about what's on the outside. Your skin's bad, your body's weird, you're a fat fuck. Now, skincare, I'm not a doctor of body. Okay, I'm a doctor of the mind. I'm a doctor of the soul. But when it comes to skincare, less I think is more. What do I do? I do a Cetaphil. I do a Cetaphil wash and a moisturizer with 5 ingredients in it. That's what I know that I do. Tara, I don't know if you're doing serums, toners, makeup galore. Makeup is going to turn around and maybe give you more blemishes. So in terms of my doctor of body, I am not an expert, but I might say pull back. Let your skin breathe. Let your blemishes blemish. Let your skin breathe for a couple weeks. Go easy on the makeup. Go easy on the skincare. Less is more. Now, for in the meantime, as you're dealing with the karma of the acne, the blemishes, the holiday season, your skin looking like crap, you need to focus on something that's not an outward appearance. Now, it might look like, clean girl aesthetics. Everyone's looks great. Everyone looks great. Everyone sucks. Everyone sucks. Your friends whose faces look like glazed donuts from Botox, they suck. They have credit card debt. Okay, your friends who are coming in with sets from Aloe Yoga and from Carbon whatever and Free People, they suck. Those are administrative coordinators with $15,000 plus of credit card debt. You know, you don't have that. Unless you do, then I'm talking out of my ass. You know what? I don't have debt. You know who pays their credit card off every month on time? Maddy Smith, happy to help. Okay? So you need to look at those other people and remember, you don't know what's going on with them. You don't know what's going on with them. Your friend whose face is shiny and who doesn't have blemishes, her husband could be beating her. Okay, I don't mean to talk crassly, but is your husband beating you? No, because you don't have a husband because you have acne. Okay? So you need to look at the positives in your life. Women, what you need to focus on is not what's on the outside. Obviously, we all want to get a man. We're all in our mid-30s. Even if you're early 20s, all women are in their mid-30s. And we all want to grab a man. We all want to get a man. We all want to get married. We all want to have a baby. But if you're thinking out there and you're looking at your skin, you're gonna get a man who's half as strong as you. You need to go home, cover up your mirrors. We're not looking in there. Don't step on the scale. Don't think about food. Don't think about your skin. What you do need to think about is books, knowledge, Renaissance women, painting, clay, embroidery, crochet, mathematical equations. Are you doing that? Are you learning about architecture? Are you reading books by Virginia Woolf and Mary Shelley? Are you reading the classics? Are you caught up on the world? Do you know what's going on in Ukraine? Do you know if Zelensky is corrupt or not? If you don't know the answers to all of those questions, stop buying skincare, stop looking at yourself in the mirror, and crack a book. Then when you go to a party, you'll have a zit on your face, but you'll have read Crime and Punishment by Dostoevsky. You know how you're going to get a man? By being well read. If you're f***ing ugly, then you got to be well read. That's my advice. Thank you, Tara, for calling. So with that on confidence, we'll take one more call.
Maddy. So I have low confidence and self-esteem, and I'm not sure how to improve it. I've read some self-help books, and they all suggest repeating mantras aloud in front of the mirror. And I cannot bring myself to do this. I feel like it's cringe and embarrassing. So what do you do to boost your self-worth?
So a common word I'm hearing today is cringe. Cringe. You know what I don't like about this caller? Feeling cringe while you're alone. Because when I'm alone, I'm dancing. I'm dancing in my apartment like no one's watching. My husband, Rick, he says to me, Maddy, you are one funny lady. He says funny. Does my husband, Rick, say cringe? Nope. Funny, goofy, carefree. That's what I am. That's what I am when I'm alone. Now, if you're alone and you're calling yourself cringe, we got another issue to deal with. Because calling yourself cringe while you're alone means that you hate yourself. I don't like that. So if you're saying, I want to do affirmations in the mirror, but it's cringe, from who? Your shampoo? Is your shampoo going to say, oh, is your hairbrush? Are your hair rollers going to say, is your toothbrush going to look at you and say, oh, she's cringe? If you're alone, dance like no one is watching. Sing into your spatula. Play the TV as loud as you want. You're watching cartoons, play it loud. Who cares? Your cat? Is your cat going to call you cringe? I want you to say those affirmations in the mirror as I want you to scream them like you're playing the penis game in college. I want you screaming. I want you looking in that mirror as loud as you can saying, I am powerful. I am the driving force of my life. I want you to look in the mirror and say, the universe is on my side. Because why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be? Why are you waking up already saying, I'm cringe, I'm cringe, I'm cringe, I'm cringe, I'm cringe? Who cares? Who cares? Your mission when you wake up in the morning should be, how can I become a whole person before I talk to any other motherfucking idiots out there? How can I become the most whole version of myself? How can I connect with the universe in the way that makes the universe take care of me? How can I offer the path of least resistance to goodness in my life? And you know how that's not going to be is by slapping yourself on the wrist and calling yourself cringe. Because if you do that, you open the avenues for your boss to call you cringe. for other people to call you cringe. So if you can't even get up and look at yourself in the mirror and say positive things, I'm going to say one thing. You're You're now you go into work. You're calling yourself cringe in the mirror. Okay, someone else calls you cringe. You're going to say, yeah, I'm cringe. Someone else calls you ugly. You're going to say, yeah, they're right. I'm ugly because I call myself ugly in the morning of the mirror. It's setting yourself up for the risks of walking through this earth. When you're at home, we don't do this. Goo goo gaga, goo goo gaga. I'm a nobody. I don't think so. I don't think so. Dance like nobody's watching. Happy to help. Again, people, our number, if you're courageous enough to call, 323-570-HELP. That's 323-570-4357, HELP. Give us a ring with any concern of yours. I want to hear your issues, and I'm going to squash them immediately because I'm Maddy Smith, professional helper, because I'm Maddy Smith, doctor of help. And this has been a quick episode of Happy to Help, and we'll see you next week.